So this is Cod Blops Addict, yay kittens.
And this is Brian, or the B concept, is my gamer tag.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah. So
Uh,
this is the second round, part two of what we were showing.
Dual Comm Part 2 for this game battles match.
Right
Crisis
on.
Domination.
Yep.
And we're spectating me this time.
Sure are, cause you went all on them.
That's my beast mode voice. Alright, yeah, this pick up a nice two-piece at the start here.
Oh yeah.
Um, yeah, these were the very easy kids that we were playing against, and this match went a lot smoother.
Much smoother.
Definitely
And,
went our way.
So immediately going for the gusto here with the A cap. Brian, what were you thinking here with the A cap here?
Well, see, the way I was looking at it is once they cap that initial flag, they're probably most of them are going to be shooting to B.
Right.
Or probably all of them. With this team, I'm sure all of them were. But I figure that gives us time to build up a couple points in the beginning, and
Right.
Also it kind of how would you say it lets us kind of pick what side we want, because we can try to keep either A or C at that point instead of just
Right.
kind of what we're stuck with A there.
Yeah, so that look.
Generally, the C spawn is the better spawn to have on this side.
Right. So we kind of didn't exactly stay on the ball there with the C. We probably should have. One person probably should have hung back and made sure C was all right, but you know, in the end, it worked out just fine.
Yeah, the way we played it worked for us quite well.
Right. Nice spawn, right? By the way, it's spawning right next to B.
Yeah, we get pretty lucky there.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, and I immediately go for this underpass because this is a really high traffic area in Crisis Dome.
Right. And if you look at the KDs right now for our team versus their team, you're looking at 8-1, 5-2 on our top, and they've got the best. They've got 6-5, and the rest of them just dismal. So, in general, our shooting was much more efficient, much better this time around.
Yeah, I get drop shot there, even though I try to drop shot back. that's the problem with the drop shot.
Yeah,
It doesn't always work out for you.
And you know, I see a lot of really good players doing it, and I just myself, I don't know. I've put in probably something on the order of 60 or 70 days on Call of Duty, like the franchise in general, probably more, and I've never drop shotted, and so I'm just now getting used to even just a tactical setup on my sticks. I've had it for about a month.
Yeah,
So,
I've been playing with it for a little while now. I'm getting a little bit more used to it. I'm trying to work on like my jump drop shots and things. It's a lot of juking moves, you know. Try to catch them off guard.
you know, and you, like I said, you see the best players. You see them really doing it really well, and it's got to be something to it if they're doing that. And like you see them using the FAMASs all the time. I don't use the FAMAS very often in pubs, so you know you got to figure if they're using the FAMAS, there's a reason that they're doing that.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
So I've adjusted my play accordingly, and I've started using the FAMAS a whole lot more.
Yeah, I actually yeah, the FAMAS red dot's really common in game battles and most competitive gaming. But I just recently started using the red dot on it, and I'm still trying to get used to that because I was so accustomed to the iron sight. But
Sure.
I feel like the red dot gives me a little bit more of an advantage, hopefully.
Especially at range.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, at least.
Right.
um,
Sticking tight here on C, making sure they don't make a move on it. That's very good, and changing up positions.
yeah, a lot of the boring stuff.
Yeah, maintaining it. Yeah, exactly. It's not very glamorous, but it's a job that needs to be done.
Yeah.
And you know, Sovereign's holding it down on B right there with the two-piece.
Yeah.
Overwatch, that Overwatch spot right there is just real choice.
Yeah. Fortunately, I get to keep both of these guys busy, and they have a third guy up there, so I can keep them away from B for a little while longer.
Right. And it's also, a lot of the times, it's not so much, I mean, killing him is great, by the way. That was an excellent shot.
Yeah,
Excellent shot on that rock.
Oh, watch this. This is a good one.
Oh!
You get
Nice.
a nice little python kill while stunned.
Yeah, buddy.
It's always a good thing.
Well, anyways, like I was saying, like especially when you're a position like that with the Overwatch spot, and you have some pretty nice cover, it's almost as effective to just keep them occupied. Because if they're occupied there trying to kill you, if you can keep them occupied for 30 seconds or a minute,
Yeah. Oh,
you know that
absolutely. Yeah.
that's that much time that they don't spend trying to get B.
And that was exactly what I was trying to do there too. As I
Right.
figured they're all spawning on or around the beach, and if I can kind of even if I'm not killing them, if I can just start firing shots at them, they're gonna take cover on the beach, which gives them that much less time at A or B in this case.
It'd be
Is what I
right,
meant.
right, exactly. And this is the evolution of our tactics. We've played. How many games have we played? Somewhere around 30, I think. I
Yeah,
think we played about 30
30,
matches.
30 or
31.
31, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's one of those deals where experience in a GB setting is just it's invaluable. You can't recreate it in pubs. You can sort of recreate it in the competition bare bones, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it just it took us a while to come to grips with the fact that hey, we're probably not going to win as many matches as we'd like starting out, and
Yeah.
it was very discouraging. I know for me. How was it for you?
No, I completely understand. It's the same exact way for me, and probably almost every team on game battles. I mean, or competitive gaming in general. I mean, it's a harsh road, and
Yeah, steep learning curve for sure.
absolutely, especially in game battles when you're not matched up on teams against you're not matched up against teams like based on your rank. It's all kind of at random. So I mean, a brand new team, absolutely brand new to gaming, competitive gaming that is, can play against a team on game battles that's 100-0.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's not very fair. It seems
No.
sometimes. I think they should have a little better, maybe like a ranking system or something. I don't know,
Yeah, I
something
don't
that
know.
matches people up a little bit easier. But yeah, I mean, once you kind of start to get into the swing of it, you do get a little bit better, and you can put up more of a fight. And that's pretty much in the stage we're at now. We're starting to learn a little bit more of the ins and outs, and we're starting to be able to put up a fight against the better teams, and we're starting to dominate the worst teams.
Yeah,
Which
the teams that we should be winning against, we are. And
yeah,
well, I'll tell you, concerning the learning curve, it was very disheartening for me because, I am a pretty good pub player. I've got a 205 KD.
yeah, that's
Um,
that's that's a good KD too. It's
yeah, very very
real
decent.
strong.
Yeah, and the win ratio is in the mid twos. I think it's like a 246 right now.
That's
Um,
even better.
yeah, right. And so knowing that I'm good at it, or so I thought, and then coming in and getting my ass handed to me on a regular basis,
Yeah,
it,
it's really disheartening at
du-
first.
it's a double sting. So yeah, here you see the final score, 172.99. We
A lot
um
smoother.
lot smoother, just straight up outgunned them.
Yeah, and if you look at our team stats right here, we all did pretty solid, um,
Right.
comparatively to them, and
Mhm. Mhm.
that's a good feeling too. When your whole team is doing well, then it's a lot harder for the enemy team to come back from that.
Right. All right. Well, once again, folks, thanks for watching, boys and girls, and this is Yay Kitten signing off.
Yeah, B concept out. Good chatting with you, sir, as always.
As always, later.
Later.